Well, good morning. Hey, sweet one. How are you? Shara King. Fly girl. A king to bring noise. What up, Bobby Flay? Handling my nigga. Woo. Listen, y'all. Put a one if y'all can hear me. Put a one if y'all can hear me. Please put a one if you can hear me. Let me tell y'all. When I say that nigga got played today. He definitely got played today. And you know what? I was gonna ignore the show. Like, I'm gonna let the Boost have that. You a little swarty or whatever. But the truth is, you did get trolled. You definitely got fucking trolled. And I'm gonna be honest. When she wrote me, I didn't think that the shit would work. But I said, it's boring as fuck. So fuck it. Go ahead, do it. It's innocent. You ain't doxing. You know what I'm saying? So let the shit flow. So when and you know what? There was another email that was sent afterwards that I didn't read, but he read it. But you still a clown though, so it really don't fucking matter. But the mere fact that what that troll move was, and what she was proving, that you was thirsty as fuck, ZX. You were fucking thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. You a user. You was ambulance fucking chasing for content. You mad at fucking what's her name at Catherine because you wanted her to be on your page. It didn't fucking work. Now before I could listen, because I fell asleep. I literally just woke up, and so before I could go back and listen to the rest of your video, your naked explaining and all this shit, right? Uh, your video was taken down. Why? I don't know. Who did it? I really don't give a fuck. Um, but what the funny? Let me tell you about this shit right here. What I did catch. You said I'm waiting for my mom to die. First of all, you called me a bum. You said I'm waiting for my mom to pass for me to be the queen of the household. Here's the fucking thing, bitch. I'm gonna be a queen regardless. I don't care who household. I don't have to wait for fucking death. Because see, here's the thing, difference between me and you. While your mom is waiting for death, you could never fucking stay the night at your mom's house. You know why? Let me tell you the difference between you and I. Hey, Miss Diva D, while your mother's waiting for death, may God bless her soul that she doesn't have to face that. But you would never ever be able to caretake her, to be her caretaker, to go stay. You can't stay the night at your mom's house. And that is not because by choice, because she don't want you to fuck over there. It's by the motherfucking law. Because your mother is living in Richard Allen projects, and just because she spent a little bit extra, she got the opportunity to move across the street from the projects and the nursing. Well, I'm sorry, in a retirement facility, still part of Richard Allen projects, right? See, if you want to say some shit, be able to say some shit and flex. You can't flex on nothing, nigga. You're the fucking bum, bitch. Right? Ain't that some shit? So during your mother glory days, you can't even say, "Mama, can I?" When you was trying to stay the night over there, and she told you pick that phone up when your fucking senile crippled ass done stroked the fuck out, and you had to go there, but you was so pressed over fucking YouTube, right? Remember that day that you cussing niggas out on YouTube, and your mom told you to hang up that phone now? Hang that phone up now. You know why she really told you? It wasn't the fact that you were old ass man arguing with strangers on YouTube. The reason why she told you to hang that phone up, ZX, is because you're not supposed to be in that household. So if somebody heard you in her house and they were complaining about the noise that you were making, screaming to a bunch of strangers that you know and don't even care to ever meet your lonely behind, guess what? They could have called and been like, they could have reported her. listen, sir or madam, housing authority, we actually, it coming from that apartment or that house, that unit, there's a male that should not the fuck be in there. That's not on the list to be in there. And how about this shit? How about uh, 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 uh your mama's retirement home? You'll never be able to inherit it. You'll never be king of that shit, bitch. You know why? Because your mother never owned shit a day in her life. Your mother is literally owned by the city of Philadelphia. Okay? So that means that when she passed on, either one of y'all gonna have to take over the name of your mama so that they can continue to stay in that old folks' home, or or they gonna get y'all the fucking boot. You know how it was passed down from your grandma when you said your grandma first started off there in the beginning when it was Richard Allen Project, and your mom made that shit a whole motherfucking career and no aspirations for you or your sisters, okay? Or your brother, all right? So that's the funny shit. When you come on here thinking that you fucking with people and dragging people, you actually really are the fucking drag. Because if these people actually knew about the city of Philadelphia, they would know that that is a part of Philadelphia Housing Authority. If you don't believe me, I have a Hanlon. Are you still in here, Hanlon? Hanlon, are you still in here? Give me 1 second. Hanlon, let me know if you're still in here, please. Hanlon, what 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 are those homes? The old folks, not the I keep saying old folks, I'm sorry. The retirement homes across that used to be Richard Allen high rises. Can you tell me that, please? Did those? Cause nobody just gonna opt for any type of movement or any type of services to be across from the projects. Are those people who already had homes in Richard Allen projects and they chose to pay a little bit more so that they could live into the retirement complex? Senior living. They are a part of Richard Allen projects. And what end up happening is they had the option to pay more and move into those homes if they was of a qualifying age, or they could have stayed in Richard Allen projects and paid the same amount of rent. So where your flex will never be a fucking flex. Don't you ever talk about anybody's fucking mother, okay? Cause check this out. Anytime that you and your mother have a 10 to 20 year motherfucking age difference, you can't say shit to no fucking body on here. See, you always starting with motherfuckers, but you never fucking want you. Every time you point a finger, 10 come back at you. Now you can front to these niggas like you that boy, but ZX, you have never been nothing in the city of Philadelphia. Never, ever, ever. And you inserted yourself in that lady fucking problem. Everybody down here knew Catherine was fucking a little, touched or whatever, because everybody heard the story. They just let Catherine go on. Because this happens like every few often, couple of months after Catherine come back with some reverend shit or some church shit. But they people just like whatever. Then let this shit go. However, you needed fucking content. And you trying to be the savior. Oh, I'm coming in here. But you're no savior to nobody in your fucking life. How about that? Nigga, you're not even a savior to yourself. You know that you're sickly. You know that you got caught with your home health care aide coming to your home to take your blood pressure. right? Yet and still, you want to do shit to fuck up other people's blood pressure. Why? Because you're a miserable, sick, old, desperate, thirsty ass man. And the reason how she was able to get you with that fucking email, because you were thirsty and she proved it. And if you didn't believe who the fuck she was, you would have never fucking replied. From the first time that you received that email, you would have never replied, yes. And the sad part is you're pathetic. You think that let me ask you something. Do you think that Lipstick Alley is Bible to motherfuckers over here? Because truth be, those are some motherfuckers that got too much time on their fucking hand to sit and type on a motherfucker for free all day and to research niggas fucking case on niggas fucking cases literally going through. Let me see what's on pace today. Let me see who got a court. You got to remember, and the sad thing is, some of these people actually have prominent jobs, careers, right? Do you know I wouldn't know shit that go on listed out unless somebody from YouTube bring it on, and I happen to look at it. You think I go on fucking Listed Alley to see? You the type of nigga that search your name in Listed Alley to see if they take you weak. You're the type of person that will literally search your name and Listic Alley and go through all that whole motherfucking loops and shit to try to figure out which stream and what link it is. And a lot of times them niggas be lying because they be fucking haters, don't like nobody, but they damn sure be in everybody motherfucking clouds. Again, remember, they don't get paid for writing. These just some of these motherfuckers are just sitting here madder than a motherfucker. Okay? Just pissed the fuck off with no fucking life that would sit and watch the amount of people that they watch. And then for you to think that that solidified anything about your lonely, desperate ass fucking life, honestly, that you think that you flexing by putting a post up to them, no, nigga, you laughed at even fucking more. They're not even. Do you know some motherfuckers be like, these niggas can't have no motherfucking life outside of this shit. They watch this shit more than the people that are actually doing recaps. And that's not no lie. What up, Perfect Villas? That ain't no lie. You know how you know that ain't no lie? Because the amount of fucking lives that they fucking report on. You actually have to sit and pay attention to each fucking live. They're nothing but an extension of the B sector. Not only that, a lot of them are actually B sector content creators under troll pages. So again, you was trolled again. Their motherfucking miserable asses trolled you without even realizing that they trolled you too, bitch. And you are pitiful. You're pathetic. And your ego was fucking bruised. Hold on, y'all. And your ego is still fucking bruised. It was. This had nothing to do with no fucking Catherine. This wasn't about protection of Catherine. You got trolled to prove that you was a thirsty motherfucker and that you would fucking fall for anything just for fucking notoriety so that you could be looked at a certain fucking way. And if you didn't believe that that was a troll, you would have never fucking commented that. But what you didn't expect was for somebody to call that morning and say, hey, look at that man motherfucking videos. He's actually the fucking harasser. You are a harasser. You a doxer. You a harasser. You a liar. You a punk. You a rat. You a ussy. You a agate. You like Jurassic. You a whole before Christ ass nut ass nigga. That's all you are, and that's all you want ever be. That's ain't nobody telling not one lie on you. Now, when I went to look at your video, the rest of it, because I heard some of that shit when you got to talk about moms. I'm like, I know this nigga is not talking about nobody fucking mother, especially when you calling other people fucking mothers. Now, the crazy fucking thing about it is, one day so you're going to call the wrong person mom, and they're going to call your fucking mom. But when they call your mom, they're going to be playing you in the motherfucking background saying some real sick, twisted, demented ass shits. Yes, they are. They're gonna catch that shit. And let me tell you something. The people around you that you think that you all motherfucking hype, yeah, with this person, they don't fucking like you. 9 times out of 10, they got something on, well, you got something on them, and they have no choice but to be fucking cool with you. uh So the day that I have to rely on listic validate, what is it, listic alley to validate any fucking thing or fuck about me, bitch. That'd be the day that I need to check the fuck off of this motherfucker completely. Okay? Cause them niggas miserable just the fuck like you. Cause you know why? Happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy. And they fit both criterias. I wish I would be on searching some shit on fucking Holistic Alley. You got 10 of them up. You not shit. I dropped some of their motherfucking receipts before. They had one on there that was emailing me, but they were DMing me. Drop that shit. Boom, there you go. Here you go. Well, fuck, we think I go fuck about these faceless ass fucking trolls. What the fuck they gotta say? They ain't saying shit. They typing shit. They typers. That's what the fuck they do. They mad. They ain't advanced to their job. Watch this shit. Let me get this person. Uh-huh. I'm gonna fuck. Suck a tickler stick, Ali. How about that part? But I took nothing but great fucking pleasure in watching you sit up there and try to fucking lie and say, when this part came, I knew that it was cat. And here goes some more tea with that, y'all, that y'all don't have. You know how you know this nigga was lying about saying that he replied back? You know how you know he was lying? Because the account was this fucking Ava. We got kicked out of the fucking count, right? Out of the account. So there was no way. And I think she got it back like maybe so like maybe a 20 minutes or a half an hour. Mama, if you ain't here, drop down, let me know. Maybe for like 20 to 30 minutes, I'm gonna say 20, 30 minutes after I got off there live, she got the okay to clear that fucking account. So there's no fucking way. And matter of fact, the reason how she really how we really locked us out is because I went in to see that your dumbass fucking reply to this fucking troll who you like. Why would Catherine family fucking contact you? They wouldn't. For what? So when I went back in to check and see your reply, because I knew your thirsty ass was gonna fucking reply, right? So I needed a certain code, but it had to go to my mind. She had to be the one to verify that it was a real person. So therefore, they froze the account. So There was no way for you to fucking so whatever you fucking tried to respond, it definitely wasn't going to that account. It definitely was being redirected, saying it's an invalid email. So see how you get caught in your fucking lies? You see? You see? And the only reason why she wrote them out because you was thirsty. And whether you believe it or not, you are troll food. That's what you are. And she proved it. And I think that Mama Chapman should get her fucking props because she is the one that came up. Now, I'm like, no, I ain't think. I actually thought you were smarter than that. I really did. I thought that you were smarter than to communicate with a motherfucker you do not fucking know. And then on top of that, you get your dumb ass strike for being. And then it's all about being thirsty. The ZX, one thing for a fact, you know I would drag you under this motherfucking earth. You know that. You only got about 2 good lives in you, nigga, before you croak over at the rate that you going. You clown. You polyester sweatsuit wearing in 100 degrees weather. Did you forget? Did you forget how many times I have dragged the fuck out of you, ZX? You think I give a fuck about you? I don't. You got trolled. We laughed. And it was only because of your own actions. You ain't get trolled simply because, motherfucker, you got trolled to prove a point that you thirsty, that you a thirsty hoe. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Now, between three, and this is the real crazy part about it. You talk the worst about Kevin than any in a fucking interviewing her. You kept this shit going. Now, Envy, let me move to you a little bit. Envy, you were mad. You co-signed his shit. When Ness was asking you about it, you said, "Oh yeah, this legitimate." At first, you said at first I thought it was a certain type of it was something else, but then you said that it was fucked up trolling or whatever. You was actually over that motherfucker grading the trolling of ZX, how good or how bad the trolling the fuck was. I'm not a troll. I don't give a fuck about the rape. But the fact that you backpedaled and you did everything to deflect and you word salad it the fuck up was crazy to me. It was crazy. And you know that he don't like you. Like you was kissing the you was kissing ass. You definitely because you know what it was like. What you were doing. What I got out of it. You didn't want to piss him off to a certain point, so you said, I'm gonna go this way, so Nessa no won't look at it like that, and then I'm gonna go this way, so ZX don't think I'm fronting on him, cause I don't want him to fucking drag my girl and all that shit no more. That's what you did, Envy. I mean, it's all good. No love loss or whatever, but that's what you did. You couldn't admit it. You literally sat up there and solidified that email when there was nothing on that email that should have been solidified. That you should have asked him if you felt as though something wasn't right. You should say, "Yo, does anybody can send you an email?" So at that point, you actually trolled yourself with that, being all Joe Jetta. I want to be cool with you, and I want to be cool. I don't want my audience to think that you did. That's what you did, but it's all good. I mean, cause then you got the nigga explaining, and then Z actually tried to wait a while. I know what you was doing. You was over there trying to wait a while, act like you had shit the fuck to do, when you knew damn well all your funky ass was doing was sitting on the fucking porch, looking at young girls walk back and forth. That's all you was fucking doing all day, trying to figure out how you going to combat this shit, and hoping there's somebody on my motherfucking side that could speak up, and that's why you resorted to fucking uh, anonymous, no life, other no life having motherfuckers, okay? So no. So invested and too much time on somebody's fucking hand, too much time on somebody's hand is to be looking up people's court cases that you don't even that have no fucking involvement with yourself. That's a lot of fucking time on your hand. Time on your hand leads to way too much motherfucking investment in another motherfucking life and what other people are fucking doing. The mere fact that you bitches sat there, oh, I'm gonna fuck you, Alexander. Y'all gonna fuck me up tomorrow, but I'm gonna fuck the shit out of y'all tonight, right? Y'all got too much fucking time on your fucking hand to sit and look at 10-hour, 8-hour, 2-hour, 3 and 4 hour fucking lives and write about that shit for fucking free. Then don't you try to motherfucker talk about some, yeah, but we got good jobs. We got jobs, we got careers and shit. Yeah, but y'all careers ain't doing, y'all ain't happy in y'all motherfucking careers, cause you're damn sure on motherfucker on the youth in the beast fucking sector talking all this shit. Why? And you right the fuck there with us, okay, bitch? So no, it ain't Reed ain't got too much time on her hand, bitch. We don't. We, bitch. We had too much time on our motherfucking hand. And let's take out the yards on invested motherfuckers. Let the chips fall where they may, nigga. Crazy asses. So yeah, it was cute. You can't get mad. You didn't get doxxed. You did, and your mother wasn't all the ill shit that you do to people, the disgusting shit that your 60-year-old ass do to people. None of that shit happened to you at all. You got played clean. That was it. Joke, innocent, but you over there crying like a baby about it. And what the fuck did you win? When they strike, that mean I win. You're the most striking bitch in this motherfucker. How about that part? Now, do I agree with striking? I don't. Not at all. Not at all. But you sitting up there acting like you're not a rat and that you be fucking don't strike people is bullshit. Malarkey. You have swing from the testicles and the hooded clitoris of many content creators in this sector. Clout chase it, clout chased, heck or chase it. Clout chased like a mother. And when the shit got done back to you, when your childish antics came back on you, you couldn't even be a man about it and fucking take that shit and say, you know what? Cause if that happened to me and I was that gullible to respond and yeah, and then the thing and the crazy thing about it, you know what else? Not only did it expose you being thirsty, it also exposed the fact that you're a liar and that you were using Catherine, that you fake. No, you are fake and phony because you said, I hate to see people taking advantage of her. When you the number one take advantager. Y'all like how I just made their own word up. Take advantager. Get it? You the main fucking one. You sat there and looked and looked and looked and was waiting for Catherine to slip up and show where she was at. And then you start calling. Not only that, you incited 300 to 400 people to call that facility. But the crazy thing, what you don't know, is the shit that you do to people, it could be done to you. You don't want people calling your fucking mom, bitch. You don't. You know what? You don't give a fuck about your mother. Because if you really gave a fuck about your mom and the age that she is right now, you wouldn't be doing a dumb shit, putting her at jeopardy for other people to do what you did to other people to them. That was some sick ass shit what you did to Lemon's fucking mother. And and here's the thing, your beefs come off of other people fucking beefs. Clown. I always say you talk to just be talking, cause don't nobody pay you no attention. Mr. Pathetic, you miserable, and you're sick in the head. You're not far off from what the same crazy you calling Catherine. You're not that far off. Nobody asking you for no fucking help. You up there talking some, now I tried to help. I tried. I really tried. She didn't want you to, obviously. You get people fired from their jobs and shit. You the most childish motherfucker in this fucking sector, to be exact. And I keep telling you, you act like a fucking woman. A high school fucking cheerleader. But again, get on here and tell why you don't pop that shit that you pop online to the young boys in your fucking neighborhood. You know why? Because they will beat shit down your leg and they probably son the fuck out of you. You're definitely an old ass man still going to the store for motherfuckers that's half your fucking age. You know how I know you do that? Because you sit and behind them in fucking backstage when you get kicked off and just keep typing. You won't leave. You can't get enough of fucking Lemon. You're in love with Lemon in my fucking opinion. Because he could be who he was born to be. He just chose not to fucking let us know. But you're actually struggling with your sexuality. You just can't stay away from the gay men in the sector. All the way to the point that you are laying in a hospital bed holding your private with a well-known, self-proud gay man with some Lenny, dusty ass boxer briefs that the waistline looked like you had that shit on. Like they seen better fucking days, just not at the fucking time period that we in now. You're weak, you're whack, and you gonna always be who the fuck you are, a bum leech ass Negro. That sit, cry, and fuck with every fucking body, but can't take what the fuck you put out here. And another thing, you kills me with that, because I go open these people files and, nigga, won't you open the file of somebody's motherfucking job, bitch? How about you open? You think you know how many people been, how many times that the average person been doxxed, one person been doxxed over here? You ain't showing shit that ain't nobody fucking knows, ain't never fucking seen. To the point that motherfuckers are immune to that shit. So fuck you and your whack ass motherfucking doxers, bitch. Cause all the fuck you gonna do is, cause eventually niggas gonna get tired of you and they gonna bring that shit to your mama's motherfucking Facebook page and shit. Your mom gonna make it into the beast sector the fuck before you. You a whole generational ass curse. And your mother was too, bitch. Anyway, I just had to say that shit before I go back to sleep. I'll catch y'all later.